So now, I'll talk about the swing into contact, and I'll talk about the swing through the zone, and you'll see that there are two different things you got to do. You have to do something different on the swing to contact than you do through the contact zone. Okay, so you want a vertical racket face at contact, which means that you may hit the ball as far back as the back of the contact zone. So you want to get the racket vertical at the back of the contact zone. So here's the back. I'm going to now shift, just for preference, so you can look, the center line is now, that's the back of the zone, and then I'll show you how do I figure out how to swing to contact. Okay, so here's this, and I assert that what the pros do is they do not rotate the wrist as they swing the ball into contact. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp my wrist with my left hand so my wrist can't rotate, and I'm going to back the stroke up to the starting point of the forward swing. And I specified I have to have a rising racket into contact, so that means I have to drop the racket to take it back to where I'd start my swing. So here, I'll do that again. So start here, drop it, and I'm not rotating my wrist, and check it out. The racket face is tipped down toward the ground. Tennis terminology, that's closed the racket face. A vertical racket, that's a neutral position. Tipped down toward the ground, the hitting surface, that's closed. Tipped upward, that's open. So this, clamp the wrist, closed face. Now if I swing forward without rotating the wrist, at the back of the contact zone is vertical. So you want to swing from here to here without rotating the wrist. But once you get here, that goes away. You can't then keep the wrist from rotating past there, because if you do, I'm going to clamp my wrist again. If I then swing through the rest of the stroke, check it out. The racket face tips up and opens. And if you hit too far out in front, so if you hit it in the back of the zone, you hit it in the front of the zone, you're hitting the ball over the fence again. So you have to get rid of the admonition of not rotating your wrist once you get to the back of the zone. So what you do there is you roll your wrist. I know this sounds like I'm changing my mind here, but no. Wrist not roll into contact, and once you get to contact, roll your wrist, and check it out. Check it out. Rolling the wrist, the racket stays vertical. Now it swings around this way a little bit, but basically what you want to do is have the racket face stay vertical through this contact zone. So no wrist rotation to here, and then rotate the wrist through here. Now that's it. Those are the three things: vertical racket face, rising, and then rotate the wrist once you get to the contact zone.